I've got my reading glasses on so that I can read some of the very fine print here on this joint resolution, but I'll wait for my chief co-patron, Delegate Keam, to join me here for a second. So, good morning, everybody, and thank you all for having us, and thank you for all you do to promote literacy in Northern Virginia and around the Commonwealth. This is your 60th anniversary, and so with the General Assembly, when you guys reach these big milestone birthdays or anniversaries, we like to do something to recognize that. And you guys may have heard that politics in the country and in the state of Virginia has gotten sort of polarized, and it's hard to find consensus on anything. But I am proud to say that with the great help of my able co-patron and colleague, Mark Keam, we were able to get unanimous approval of this House resolution recognizing the Literacy Council of Northern Virginia on its 60th anniversary. So congratulations for that. And I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's lengthy, and you all have. Some of these are shorter than others. The LCNV has done so many great things that we wanted to recognize you for. You have a lot of recitals here, but I will do just a few. I want to say that whereas you all were founded in 1962, the Literacy Council of Northern Virginia has become a national leader in English language and literacy instruction over the years, evolving its mission and services to meet the best needs of its students. It goes on to recognize you all for things you've done in the past, but also things you've done very recently, including during the pandemic, becoming a leader in virtual and distance education, continuing your programs despite the inability of folks to get together, but be able to do that virtually. And also your efforts recently with the influx of Afghan refugees and folks coming after the U.S. departed Afghanistan to help those folks that have come to our area fully integrate into the community. And it goes on for a number of achievements and says, therefore, whereas the accomplishments of the Literacy Council of Northern Virginia are the result of exemplary efforts and expertise of its staff members and the extraordinary compassion and generosity demonstrated by its volunteer service providers. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the House of Delegates that the Literacy Council of Northern Virginia hereby be commended on the occasion of its 60th anniversary. And be it resolved further that the clerk of the House of Delegates prepare a copy of this resolution for presentation to the Literacy Council of Northern Virginia as an expression of the General Assembly's admiration for its mission and contributions to the Commonwealth. So that is what this is for. Alpha classes. The photographer's already dying. That's much effort. Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
Since I'm up here, let me just say hi and good morning to everyone. My name is Mark Keam, and I have the honor of serving with Marcus Simon in the House of Delegates. Marcus represents the headquarters in the community center there. My relationship with this organization goes back quite a bit. I've had the honor of speaking to this organization on a number of occasions, especially to some of our newest students, adult students, as well as younger students, because as an immigrant myself, as somebody who had to learn English as a second language, I know the difficulty of starting from scratch in a new country, especially if it wasn't your choice. Many of us are fortunate to immigrate to another country because we wanted to find better opportunities, but many of us don't have the choice because the land that you thought of as your home, the country and the place that you always thought was the only place that you ever knew, all of a sudden becomes untenable. And you end up leaving, whether as a refugee, political asylee, or other reasons. And we're seeing that right now across the country. There's no better time in the world than today than to recognize that we are globally connected. All of our lives are intricately intertwined. And as our president is there at the border of Poland looking across the border, we know that many of those folks in Ukraine that just want freedom and liberty will be on our shores. And we're very proud that Virginia will be a home for many of them. We're hoping that at least several thousand can find their home here, just like the Afghans, just like the Vietnamese, just like the Iraqis, and so many others that have come here. And when they come, one of the first tools that they're going to need to absorb themselves and to be part of our community is government services. But as Marcus and I know, even if we have a budget surplus, we can't meet all the government services from the public sector. And that is why what you do is so important. We need the private sector, the nonprofits, the corporations, families, individuals, faith-based organizations. We need you to step up and be part of that solution when these folks come. That's why you're so important, and for 60 years we've been doing that, and we look forward to working with you so that you will continuously be that organization and that network and that asset that these people need. So thank you on behalf of all those that are yet to come to America.
Give it direction.